Growing avocados has gained popularity, and many individuals, including myself, may have witnessed numerous people using the same method of growing them. This method involves inserting 3 toothpicks into an avocado seed and immersing it in water. Although I have achieved great results using this technique, I've always questioned if it's the most effective approach to grow avocados. It's not a natural or wild way of cultivating avocados, so today, we'll determine which method is superior. We'll compare growing avocados in water to planting them directly in the soil to see which one leads to faster and better growth. Do avocados grown in water sprout faster and perform better than those planted in soil? We're about to find out. So let's jump into the experiment and see what happens. For this, I'll be using 4 avocado seeds. To extract the avocado seeds, I have 2 Hass and 2 Reed avocados. The Reed variety has a significantly larger seed than the Hass, so I'll open the larger ones and extract the seeds. Starting with the toothpick and water method, I recommend removing the outermost skin of the seed to prevent it from breaking down and developing mold in the water. It's a simple process, but some seeds are easier to peel than others. Be patient and try to remove as much skin as possible. Then, insert toothpicks on either side of the seed, avoiding the crevices in the middle to prevent splitting. Half submerge the seeds in water-filled glass jars. For the other 2 seeds, 1 Hass and 1 Reed, I will use the soil sowing method. I will plant them in individual pots filled with fine potting mix, making sure to position the flat side of the seed facing down and the more pointed or rounded end facing up. As it's winter, I'll place the pots on a heat mat to provide warmth and help them germinate faster. Avocado seeds tend to sprout better and faster when provided with warmth. It's been 8 weeks since we planted the avocado seeds, and there's been some progress. The Reed avocado seed has sprouted with an impressive root system that curls around the container. It's exciting to see the top sprouting as well. However, the other seed in water hasn't grown at all. As for the seeds in soil, it's challenging to determine if they've sprouted roots because they're covered in plastic containers to retain moisture and humidity. The heat pad was causing the soil to dry out too quickly. I'll continue monitoring the progress and update you on which seeds sprout next. After 14 weeks, the Reed avocado has been thriving with its healthy green leaves and impressive root system, and it's time to transfer it to a new soil. The Hass avocado in water has also started to sprout with a little root emerging. Meanwhile, the Reed avocado in soil has grown into a robust plant with a thick trunk, but the Hass avocado in soil is yet to show any growth. To transplant the Reed avocado into soil, the bottom of the pot is filled with regular potting mix, and the avocado is carefully placed into it, being mindful not to disturb the roots. After the transplant, it's crucial to water the plant for a few days, but avoid overwatering as it can lead to root rot, a common problem with avocados. As the plant adjusts to the new environment, it's recommended to gradually decrease the amount of water given until it can tolerate drier conditions. Role reversal. Alright, for this latest update, we have some noteworthy developments to share. The Reed avocado that we transplanted earlier is currently looking a bit droopy and sad, most likely due to transplant shock. Nevertheless, it's still in the process of recuperating. Meanwhile, the other Reed avocado that we planted has overtaken the transplanted one in terms of growth. It's now looking tall and healthy, with thriving leaves. Interestingly, even though it took longer to sprout initially, it has surpassed the avocado that we started in water in terms of both speed and quality of growth. As for the Hass avocados, the one in water hasn't made much progress, with no significant changes in size other than a slightly longer taproot. On the other hand, the one we planted in a pot but hadn't sprouted in the previous update has now started to grow, and it's exciting to see it catch up with the others. Moving on, we decided to try something new and transplant the avocado that we grew in water to soil today, instead of waiting for it to develop leaves like the other plant. Hopefully, this will result in less transplant shock. After 1 month, our avocado plant will be ready. And now we talk about another way to grow avocado, and it is how to grow avocado at home. Growing an avocado tree at home can be a rewarding and enjoyable experience. Not only will you have a constant supply of delicious and nutritious avocados, but you'll also have a beautiful and unique houseplant to admire. Here are some steps to follow to successfully grow an avocado tree at home. Choose the right variety of avocados. There are many different varieties of avocados, each with its unique flavor, size, and growth habits. Some avocado varieties are more suited to growing indoors than others. For example, dwarf varieties, such as the Wertz avocado or Little Cado, are perfect for indoor growing because they only grow to about 6 to 10 feet tall and have a compact, bushy growth habit. The Hass avocado, which is the most popular avocado variety, can also be grown indoors but requires more space. Once the plant has developed several sets of leaves, you can transplant it into a pot. Alternatively, you can buy a starter plant from a nursery or online. This is a more expensive option but can save time and effort. Choose the right pot. When growing an avocado tree, it's essential to choose the right size and type of pot. The pot should be large enough to accommodate the root system of the plant, with enough space for it to grow. A good rule of thumb is to choose a pot that is at least 2 inches larger in diameter than the root ball. It's also essential to choose a pot with good drainage to prevent water from pooling at the bottom and causing root rot. Choose a pot with drainage holes in the bottom and place a saucer underneath to catch excess water. Choose the right soil. Avocado trees need well-draining soil that's rich in organic matter. A good potting mix should be composed of 1 part perlite or coarse sand, 1 part peat moss, and 1 part vermiculite or coconut coir. This mix will provide good drainage and adequate nutrition for the plant. Provide the right amount of sunlight. Avocado trees need plenty of sunlight to grow and produce fruit. Provide the right amount of water. Avocado trees need regular watering, but it's essential not to overwater them. The soil should be moist but not waterlogged. Water the plant deeply once a week, allowing the top inch of soil to dry out between waterings. If the leaves start to wilt, it's a sign that the plant needs water. Fertilize the plant. Avocado trees need regular fertilization to thrive. Use a balanced, slow-release fertilizer that's high in nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Apply the fertilizer every 2 months during the growing season, following the manufacturers. After 1 month, our avocado plant has grown. If you want to know how to grow watermelon, please watch our previous videos and subscribe to our channel.